EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Here's Austin Seibert to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll bring up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be third down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Tag! Buffalo 18! Ready!
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Ready?
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, set! Let go!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Get it! Go!
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And it's going to be a Commanders first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. Throwing now, Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, right?
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Viking 18.
Throwing is Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of...
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Moore going in motion. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big-time play for the Bears. 61 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And angling for the sideline, but that ball will go out of bounds. So they try to pin them deep with a directional kick, but it backfires. With the ball out of bounds, it'll come out to the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Daniels now on first down. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Ready. Ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Dragon 60.
Third and a yard, it's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Mustang 19.
Throwing again, Daniels. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Moore going in motion. On first and 10, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection.
Come on.
And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Get it. Let go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Washington.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Ready? Go.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Let's go now.
They run over center with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Here's Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Ready?
And he'll be taken down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brian Robinson, touchdown Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Moore going in motion. They'll drop to throw. Catch made there by Allen. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing again, Williams. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. Now, 2nd and goal. Now, Williams. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. He'll try and throw, and here's Williams. That one intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
6 the Eagles, 6 Warriors, 17. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.